Daniel Bwala's interview with Mehdi Hasan on Head to Head on Aljazeera. It's the clips of it has gone viral. A lot of criticism of the performance of Daniel Bwala. I would say that Daniel Bwala is a good communicator. He is a good communicator. If you watch Bwala from the Buhari's administration, even though people didn't like um, several things that were going on in the Buhari administration, like when Buhari banned Twitter, Bwala was one of those that I think was spokesperson for the APC or so. Then under Buhari's government, other spokespersons find it difficult to defend the Twitter ban, but not Bwala. Bwala was able to give a good defense, of the Twitter ban on behalf of the Buhari administration. We saw how he fell out with the APC when Tinubu made the choice of Muslim ticket and picked Kasim Shettima as the running mate. Bwala is a Christian from northern Nigeria, Borno State, and so he didn't favor the Muslim ticket. He left. That's how he was picked by the PDP candidate Atiku Abubakar, and he was spokesperson for Atiku Abubakar. Much of what Daniel Bwala said while he was the spokesperson for Atiku Abubakar is what is coming back to haunt him now, as he speaks for the Tinubu administration, someone that Bwala spoke a lot against during the 2023 campaigns. So we have Daniel Bwala having to defend those statements he made against Tinubu because Bwala was spokesperson for opposition candidate Atiku Abubakar. And so Daniel Bwala is a good communicator. He speaks well for his principal, and he's done well for his principal. When he was speaking for the Buhari government, when Buhari was in power, he did well. When he spoke for Atiku Abubakar as spokesperson for Atiku Abubakar, he did well. And now as the spokesperson for Tinubu administration, initially when he came in, he thought he was going to have a major role as a spokesperson for Tinubu, but that wasn't the case because President Tinubu has several spokespersons. You have Bayo Onanuga, you have Sunday Dare, you have Ortega and other people. There are some that are on social media. Tinubu has several spokespersons even before Bwala came in. And so initially Bwala tried to show himself to use local parlance, and then the Bayo Onanuga, the other spokesperson, had to release a statement to say that wasn't the case, and Daniel Bwala was to be spokesperson for policy or something like that. So the point I'm trying to make is that Daniel Bwala is not a bad communicator. He has done well in the past. I think that if anybody could have gone to head with Mehdi Hasan, if anybody could have gone there and done well, it's Bwala. Of the spokespersons, anybody could have done, if anyone could do well, it was Bwala. And then he now went there and he did poorly. The thing is that no matter how good you are as a communicator, as somebody in the public space, it's difficult to argue against yourself. It's difficult to argue against positions you have opined about before, positions you have taken before. And now you are now making an bad turn. Now you were in opposition, you spoke against this current president, Tinubu, as when Tinubu was candidate, and now you are now in the Tinubu administration, speaking on behalf of the Tinubu administration, and now journalists like Mehdi Hasan are digging up those things you said against Tinubu and now bringing it to ask you. It's difficult to defend yourself, against positions you've held in the past. So I think Daniel Bwala, might have thought that, oh, it's going to be a tough interview, but he didn't expect that level of detail. Mehdi Hasan went into details of the things that Daniel Bwala said in the past, and how come now he can now come around to defend someone who he severely criticized in the past. Daniel Bwala was not expecting that level of detail, and he was surprised by it, and he did not respond well. If you have a journalist like Mehdi Hasan with many sheets in front of him, right, and he's reading from something, he's asking you, so date, you said something like this, and you said no, you didn't say that. Good sense would have told you that this man is quoting from somewhere, right? And someone like Mehdi Hasan would have done his research, and what he's quoting is likely correct, because you were a spokesperson for opposition, and you granted several interviews for many months during the campaigns, and after the elections, and when it was court case was on, you spoke for the opposition. So you said a lot of things. So it's likely that those things you said is what the person is now reading. You don't come out and say, I didn't say that. If you watch TV programs and all that, you see people, if people want to use, and Daniel Bwala is a lawyer, right? He's a qualified lawyer, Nigeria, UK, he's qualified lawyer. So he knows that if somebody brings up something, right, that you said, and and you don't want to lie or be caught lying, you say you don't remember, or I may have forgotten. Somebody says you said something, right, and there is a high chance that you said it and you are now embarrassed by it. You say, oh, I forgot I made that statement. Okay, maybe I said that in the past, or you could have said something that, oh, I've taken some positions in the past which now I'm more informed about it, and so I now hold a different opinion. But you don't say, I never said that. And even at the point he said, on my honor, I didn't say that. What? A journalist got information about the things you said in the past, and the things you said in the past were recorded on television. And even with ChatGPT and AI research, they can get all the information of the things you said against the current president. It's easy to get online, and it's easy to get to Google, to YouTube, and get those videos of what you said in the past to corroborate it. You understand? So when he said you said that, you don't say I never said that. You don't say that. That was really a blunder. That was really a blunder. It was really a mistake. He should have said, I've forgotten. Or, oh, I took that position in the past because I was not aware of so, and so. Okay, I said this in the past, then it was information I got, and now this is the position that I now hold. Or you could look for ways to deflect, but don't say, I never said that. You don't say that.